We're like, Kareem, what'd you think of the set? And they're just like,
First day feeling normal since sickness. Colton, I'm here with a mask on. I'd live and die for this shit.
and I would wear a mask.
Didn't want to push it? Yeah, that's totally fair also.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry you're feeling bad though. I'm glad you're better. We got to see you at 100%. We need you on your A game.
Exactly.
And by that I mean if you want to play Falcon or something, that's fine.
I considered playing Falco today.
That'd be so funny. Everybody said that. Like, Drew at work was like, I might play Sheik. I was like, why? And he's like, I haven't practiced all week. It's so funny. Everybody's over it. Everybody's just done.
I literally don't think I've entered an online tournament or what the fuck am I talking about? An in-person tournament as not Fox ever.
That's awesome. I was gonna enter. I'm in the advanced in Melee Online, and they had an advanced only bracket.
Yeah.
And I entered, and then my connection was kind of bad, and I was like, there are people that care a lot about this, and I don't care at all. Yep. And so I just was like, you can DQ me, man. I really don't give a fuck. Because if you made top 4, you got put into expert bracket, and I was like, if I was the reason that somebody didn't make expert bracket, that like really
and they cared about it a lot.
And they cared about a lot. I'd be like, I don't want to do this.
They cared about it enough to make a tweet logger about how Connor Zyko Kenny is a piece of shit.
About how I camped in the corner and down through down tilt.
You lag switched them.
Yeah.
Game 3 or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I fucking started jiggling my Ethernet cord and shit. That'd be awesome.
That's the chicken man.
The chicken man. Chicken Mang.
Chicken
Mang 400. That guy's a moron.
He's a silly guy.
Why you? Yeah, my old tag was too silly. I want to be taken more seriously. My name is Chicken Man 400. What are you fucking talking about? Drew's got a lock in. I think Drew just might have died.
Drew lost the plot.
No, I also wasn't following what he was saying. Sometimes you're on about the Melee life and gotta go. We should do a secondaries bracket. Everybody picks, or we should have a funny weekly where you go secondaries.
I like the implication that our weeklies aren't already funny. They're incredibly serious.
No, they're really serious. No, Big Dookie watches Dave. That's all I'll say.
Dave would just play Fox, would he not? Or is Dave like banned?
No, Dave's allowed to play. You have to play. Let's do this. Let's do Ices or lower. Let's see that one.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think Ices or lower would be interesting.
Like everyone?
Because Dave would play like a Luigi. Yeah. And his Luigi would probably do well, but I don't know if his Luigi beats like, I don't know, Colton's. I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun.
I was trying to think of a character that somebody has, and I got lost in the sauce.
I'm trying to think of who I would even play. We would just have like an all Luigi top 6, I feel like. You know?
I think Drew just spelled crap out for me.
What is... I looked over for half a second. What was Wendy pantomiming?
Bad things. Bad things. She's revealing her true intentions. That's what I'll say. I will not elaborate further. I think Big Dookie would get the same placement as I do at regular weeklies. So I get like 5th.
Man, I wish Vincent went to anything ever so that he could go to the silly secondary bracket and play Roy. Because he fucking loves Roy.
I heard his Roy is good.
Almost took a game off Maddie.
I would Roy ditto him. I think if I had to, Roy Mario sounds really miserable. I don't know if I want to play that matchup.
That sounds bad.
Tato's inspired by the down smash right now. Oh my fucking god, he's a genius. Tato and I have been playing a lot of stick fight recently.
Yeah.
So, you ever play stick fight?
I've played like an hour of stick fight.
That's fine. That's the reasonable amount of time to play stick fight.
Yeah.
Stick fight's the perfect game when you have like 40 minutes to kill and your friends don't know what to play. Can't wait to watch Connor stick fight. Yeah, you're probably nasty in stick fight. We've been playing it a couple times though recently. We should hop in the server sometime. It's in the Alcoholics chat. You just hop in there. We're having fun. That game's sick. I'd beast on you though. Just know that.
I feel like stick fight, it like occupies a similar like cortex in my brain that like Jackbox does, where you just want to play like one game of it, and
Yeah.
then you're kind of just like done
Yeah.
for like a month.
It's really, yeah, there's a lot of games like that where you're like those kind of party games. I really fuck with those kind of party games where your friend group gets really into it for like a month and a half, and then you're like, actually, this game kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And you sit there and think about it, and you're like, yeah, this game does kind of suck.
Like you'll have 3 friends inviting you to play Pummel Party, and they're
Yeah.
like, no, it got better, I promise. And you're like, did it?
Yeah.
And you play it for the 5th time, and you're like, nah, this is still kind of. We could have just played Mario Party.
Guy who's like, no, dude, the new Gang Beasts update is really gonna change.
Yeah.
You're like, don't you fucking hear yourself? Yeah, I don't. No, I think there's a lot of classics that you can always come back to. If the world were correct, everyone would just have like a government mandated GameCube that has just like WarioWare and Mario Party 5, and then you would never have to like worry about the free Steam game of the month or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love Mario Party 5. I used to like select, well, you could just like choose the mini game and just run it like forever. I would do the one with the leaves where it's like the vine growing and you jump from leaf to leaf.
Yeah.
I would run that shit.
Shit's sick. And now people are like, oh, we have to play Among Us. No, you don't.
You don't have to.
You don't have to at all.
Do not succumb to the modern peer pressures.
Shit peaked with Gmod, Trouble in Terrorist Town, and Prop Hunt.
Yeah.
Why would we go any further? You want to make drugs with me? Yeah, we could play Schedule 1, man.
You could
probably
reenact the entirety of Breaking Bad in Gmod right now.
Yeah. And then you can make it funny. And then we need to start making Gmod videos again. I think that's whatever the opposite of a recession indicator is. That's what we need.
There's a channel you may have seen. I guarantee you've probably seen 1 or 2 clips from this channel before, but you probably don't know it by name. Channel is Wayne Radio TV. And he genuinely does make a lot of Gmod content.
That's fucking sick.
His like most popular clip, he had a stream where he was sponsored by Mountain Dew Game Fuel and Sony to play Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's insane.
And he decided that he was going to try out a new experimental thing where donors could send faxes to him. And so that he would print out faxes with memes on it.
Yeah.
And then have to do like ad reads for Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and then also would have to switch over to Final Fantasy to get like the required amount of game time for that.
This is insane.
And then switch back to faxes.
I really fuck with that.
Yeah.
Where did he get a fax machine?
Probably.
How does he have a fax
from his like childhood, his like mom.
Yeah, I suppose you can still buy fax machines. Or, like, why do you have a fax machine?
Explicitly for this purpose.
It sounds like it. To run bits.
Yeah.
Because like me and Drew have to fax a lot of stuff at work, but it's all digital. Like you fax it digitally. You don't have to like do anything physical.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's such a good stream. He did it multiple times.
I have to look it up. You said Wayne Radio TV.
Yeah, Wayne Radio TV. His so from that stream, there's a clip because if someone sends a good fax, he puts it up on the fridge. And
is this the guy with the fridge is fake?
Yes.
Fuck yes. I do know who this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a beast.
His most popular series is called HLVR AI. It's Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. And this was literally done. This was done before the like big like AI boom of like the past like couple years. This is from like 2020.
Hell yeah.
And the whole bit basically is just that every NPC is self-aware and knows that they're in Half-Life and all that shit. And it's just it's such a good. That was fucking nasty. That was disgusting. Holy shit.
All right, I tip my hat to that. Clip that. Clip. Chat, clip.
Chat, please.
Chat, please. There's no way Wendy did that and then immediately just rested in the middle of the stage on nobody to start this game.
What is FSBR? Is that Fazbear?
I don't know. I don't ask questions about Wendy's tags anymore.
That's fair.
She has a lot of them, and none of them are righteous. They're all like an affront to God.
Yeah.
Look at the screen.
I have my fair share. I don't know what the fuck came over me, but at the Arcadian, I swapped tags like 9 times.
That's beast. I fuck with that.
I almost choked game 1 against Marsh, and I put on the punish tag, just PNSH, and then I fucking...
Let's go.
That was probably loud as hell.
No, that was awesome. You guys show the passion. There's the only time that I've like really worn a tag when I was in tournament was like Thunderdome 2019.
Hell yeah.
And I wore TCMC, which was They Call Me Connor. And then the other one was CITC, which was Kana in the Cut.
Kana in the Cut.
And that was this is like the only time I've worn a tag.
That's good.
There are no tags that speak to my soul. It's kind of a commitment, like a tattoo.
Yeah.
You can't ever change it. And I'm scared of commitment.
Or you could be like some people and you just have like 50 billion tags and they just cover your whole body.
I want to be like Pog Epic Gamer, because that guy switches his tag like once a year and they're always really funny.
Yeah.
His old tag was it was like the item number for an HP inkjet printer. That shit is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on such a different level.
Yeah, nobody's fucking with that.
Like, woke up feeling dangerous is one thing, but when people start putting in serial numbers for fucking, like, specific Pokemon cards or some shit. Yeah.
My favorite tag of all time is scariest video of a dog.
Scariest video of a dog?
Of a dog. That's my favorite one. I have no idea if they still play. I just know they exist.
That's awesome.
Because that could be anything. What makes it so scary? What does the dog do?
It's so vague.
It's so.
Is it something that the dog? Yeah, is it something that the dog does? Does something happen to the dog?
I don't know. Does the dog look scary, or is it what he does that is scary?
Have you ever seen Smile Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many a time.
Is that what? I mean, that's not a video.
It's not a video, but what if Smile Dog was a video? That's a new tag. Is what if Smile Dog is a video? That's the whole phrase. You can't say Smile Dog video. You have to say what if Smile Dog was a video.
That's like yeah. There was like a creepypasta face. I don't know if it was confirmed if this was a real person or not. It was called Momo.
Is this the?
She had like really big eyes and like a kind of like weird like drawn on smile.
Yeah, the one that was like. Is this the like Jeff the Killer one? That one?
It was like similar.
Okay.
But it came out a lot later, and there was like video of this person like existing.